We're about to begin 3 rounds of 3 minutes in the 185-pound middleweight division. Introducing first out of the blue corner with a record of 1-1, fighting out of Prevail Combat Club, Belize City, Jared Sunshine Ramos. And his opponent out of the red corner from Sugar City, Orange Walktown War Training Center, making his MMA debut, Thomas Godfrey. Our sponsor for this fight is AdMax LED. I thank Mr. Roman Alvarez Jr. and family for supporting us with a big screen LED. Also, Coelho's Distillery, Orange Walk Town Council, and Fuse Bistro. Referee in charge is Ralph Hulse Jr.
Third match, Thomas Godfrey versus Jared Sunshine Ramos from Prevail Combat Club. Both young guys, 18 years old. They're also both 185 division. So these are big boys, and they're both are ready and trained.
Yes,
both
Israel.
MMA and grappling.
This is the fights that you expect not to go too long if somebody connects, because they have that heavy division at 185. And there
Jared
they go.
comes
Jared
aggressive,
charges right away.
and he's looking for the takedown, I believe.
Yeah.
But
And
Thomas
Thomas
reverses him.
double hooks, double underhooks.
And he's landing kicks.
To the body.
Jared is looking to bring down the cage, Silvino, with that takedown attempt.
It's a good thing at Pro FC we have a real MMA cage.
That's right,
Yeah,
guys.
that's the big difference.
For the safety of the fighters,
That's
of
right.
course.
And they're both working in the clinch. So far, Thomas has a left underhook, and there goes a nice punch.
Jared is
And the
swinging
referee has to
widely,
go out of the way.
gauging distance,
Yes, and Jared, it looks like
closing
he
the
wants to
distance
clinch
quickly
more than
and wants
strike
to
with
clinch.
Thomas. Yeah.
And he wants to look for the takedown, I believe.
Nice body and knee to the body by Jared. Thomas immediately covers down a little bit, and he trying to disengage again, trying to lose the grip. And Jared seems to have a good underhook, double underhooks right there. So Thomas needs to try to dig in for one of the underhooks.
All right, and there we have it, Silvino.
Nice
Landing
knee
a
to the
knee
leg.
shot to the knee, to the
thigh.
Big kick to the big punch to the
Good
body
punch to the
there.
midsection there, yes, by Thomas. These guys are working a lot in the clinch. I expected Jared to do that. I know he's more of a wrestler, so I expected him to do a lot of clinch work. But Thomas digs the underhook and he's reversed him again. He has him pinned on the cage.
Right, pummeling those big guys.
Now they're
Again,
going to strike
like
a little
I said,
bit. Yes,
these guys are 1,885.
yes, and Thomas is 6'2" tall, so he's very tall. And Jared is about 6'1", I believe.
Wow, he lands
Two
a
big
heavy
guys
shot.
right in front of us.
And lands a takedown.
He locks
has
down his
that
hand. He's
takedown.
going to get that for sure. He gets
Nice. He did drop
beautiful
that takedown
by
by
Jared.
Jared
And the
Sunshine
action
Ramos.
is right in front of us right now, as you
Yes.
can see. And Jared is pretty much on top, trying to pass the guard or land some punches to Thomas. And Thomas needs to try to recover.
Right. So we're in a position here where they're against the cage. So Jared is trying to get to side control, but it's very tight, very tight, because
Yes.
the cage is close to him.
Very, very good base by Jared. Good base, a very good base.
And we must highlight that these guys have been training for a long time. Jared has been training since he was 11 years old.
Yes, and
he
Thomas
started with
since
the
he was-
Belize Jiu-Jitsu social project.
Oh, wow, okay, that's nice. So he has like 6-7 years experience already.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Belize Jiu-Jitsu social project and Josh Pratt, who has helped us to
Full
take that
mount
off
by
the
Jared.
ground. Full mount by Jared. And he's looking to posture up and land some heavy ground and pound.
And Thomas
Heavy,
seems to
heavy,
be trying to roll a
heavy
bit.
ground and pound by Jared Ramos. He has a back
He takes
control,
control, full
takes
control
a back,
Yeah, good
and
control.
he will be
he
looking for a
doesn't have any
submission,
hooks.
but he doesn't have
So
any
he's
hooks.
going to lose the position.
He
and
loses the
Thomas ends
position.
up on top
Thomas
in a half
reverses him.
guard. Full mount by
Full
Thomas.
mount by Thomas, but Jared is looking to reverse him with some sort of.
And there's 10 seconds remaining.
It's the last 10 seconds of the fight.
And there goes Thomas relentless on heavy blows.
Wow, what an exciting fight! They both
so
had
far,
top and
yes,
mount.
both of them had each other in the same mount position in this round. So
I don't know who
very
won
back
the
and
round.
forth.
Again, up to the judges.
It's all up to the judges, yes, sir.
Exciting night of actions, and this is the 185 division. Is brought to you by none other than the Orange Walk Town Council. Thank you for the Orange Walk Town Council for sponsoring.
Yes,
us.
the Orange Walk Town Council, where the progress continues. We want to thank Mayor Ladrick Shepherd, who's a special judge here tonight at the Pro FC 4, Vasquez versus Lambi. So he's here on the job.
That's right. Thank you to everybody who is tuning in from all over the world.
Yes,
Silvino,
yes.
Pro FC has quite a following.
Well, that's nice to know that people are watching from over the world, but the people inside the complex are definitely enjoying it to the fullest. The crowd's going crazy every time they run and they start switching and kicking and even end up in the mount position.
which speaks to the level of the fans as well, right? Because they are getting better in understanding what's going on in the fight and the action, right?
That's right. The fans seem to be very knowledgeable about what's happening in terms of the exchanges on the feet and on the ground.
All right, there we have it. Jared Sunshine Ramos ready. Thomas Godfrey is ready. This is round 2 of a high-level 185 amateur MMA match.
Who's about to start in this middleweight division? Extremely exciting match. Two big boys.
It appears to me that Thomas has the height advantage, you know. So that is why Jared is initiating the clinch. He doesn't want to stay in Thomas's range.
Jared seems to want to be more doing grappling and clinching on the fence than striking outside with Thomas.
All right, that's right. And like I said,
Jared is doing a good job. Jared is doing a good job coming in and grabbing him. So again, he has seems to have one hand on the left leg, but and a good punches by Thomas.
Jared is putting on quite a show, you know.
Jared is definitely doing and pressuring Thomas. He's controlling the center of the cage.
Thomas seems to be breathing a little bit heavy, but he lands a counter.
Left hook, good left hook by Thomas.
Oh, big shot by Jared.
Jared to Thomas. Now
again,
Jared has him in the cage pin again.
In the clinch again, and he's controlling, right? Jared is looking for the takedown again, but Thomas is defending the wrestling.
It's very nice to see that these young men, just 18 years of age, displaying such high-level MMA action inside the cage. Right. Both of them are really pretty much even. You can say it's an even fight on the feet and on the ground.
Yep.
So we need to see someone do something to differentiate themselves so the judges can see a clear winner.
Yep, I think he has his hands tied, so he may be looking for the big takedown.
He already has his hands locked, so it's only to turn the hips, and the takedown is going to come for him for sure. There he goes, he's on the lift now. Yeah. Thomas needs to try to get an underhook. He doesn't have any underhook, so he's just holding on, and Ramos just needs to keep. Yes, sir, he goes left, and has to go for a ride. That's it, that's the rule, that's the wrestling rule.
Takedown by Jared Sunshine Ramos.
And behind the butt, and you have to go for a ride. So now he has full side control on Thomas. Thomas needs to try to shrimp out and recover and get back a guard, or try to either manipulate an underhook to recover back and get out of that and stand back up.
I think this is where Thomas's grappling will be tested.
Yes.
As we know that Jared has some very good top control.
Very, very good top control, and very good pressure. You can tell the pressure is very heavy.
He's putting on a grappling, I wouldn't say clinic, but he is putting a good grappling
good display,
right?
A good display, definitely.
Good display of grappling. Yeah.
Very, very good base. I love his base. Well, myself, that's the kind of style I like, using the wrestling base, and I can see Jared has a very, very good base, which makes it difficult for Thomas to recover or to even sweep.
He's landing elbows to the body, knees to the body,
abdomen,
which
right?
are allowed as long as
totally legal. Totally legal.
Again, I want to thank our sponsors tonight, Cuellos, for being one of the major sponsors of our cage.
Yes, we want to thank all those sponsors to make Pro FC happen. Without them, we don't have Pro FC.
All right.
And there goes Jared with knee on the belly.
A special shout out to my family tuning in all the way from San Ignacio, my wife Edelma, and my kids. Also, special shout out to Josh Pratt tuning all the way from North Carolina.
Yes, so our good friend Josh Pratt. Big up yourself, Josh Pratt. And there goes Thomas with a full mount again. Very, very good full mount, very good base. He has the control of the hips. So Thomas is stuck there for the end of the round, it looks like. And Jared is doing some ground and pound, but Thomas has him clinched up, so he doesn't have space to land those big shots needed. And there's the end of round number 2.
Nice.
Round number 2.
Round number 2. They're going for 3.
That's end of round number 2. End of round number 2.
Yeah. All right.
So we're at round 3 now.
What a fight, man. Jared is putting your boy, Big Rich, is putting
a grappling clinic. I love this kid. His charisma.
This guy started working out when he was 11 years old. Can you believe?
11 years old.
He came to my gym, and guess what? I gave him my gi, and he fit in my gi. So you can imagine he was a big boy for 11 years old.
If somebody was to tell me Jared would still be here 2-3 years later, I would have said no.
And that's not to discount the work that Thomas Godfrey is doing, but Jared seems to have the control of
he's bringing the fight
top position, right?
He's bringing the fight down. Well, this is where your training and the cardio comes into play.
Excellent display of MMA, high-level MMA.
And those of us that know Jared, you can see he's in very good shape. I mean, he looks different than when I saw him earlier.
He started at over 200 pounds, and he cut his weight to 185. Man,
well, we have one more round to go.
Let's see what happens here.
But that young man can make a comeback.
Yeah, let's see what Thomas is going to do. This is the third round. It seems to me that I have it 2-0 with Jared, so let's see if Thomas can make a comeback on this round.
Right. He needs probably a knockout or a submission.
He needs a finish. He needs a finish. He surely needs a finish to win this fight, in my eyes. But I'm not a judge. I'm just a commentator, so let's leave that to the judges.
But Jared is on top, and he seems to be controlling the pace of the fight as well. So let's see what the judges say. We're not the judges. We can only commentate and tell you what's going on in the cage.
Yeah, no, it seems to have a little bit of wardrobe malfunction there by Thomas, and the referee is checking it up, make sure the cup's protected. And they're about to start, so they're resume round. We're going to resume round 3.
And here we go with this action again. This is Pro FC 4. Let's go.
They're
talking to each other
right,
now.
they're talking to each other.
They want to
Good
put
right
on a
hand by
show.
Thomas.
They want to put on a show, these guys. And it's all friendly competition, right?
It is a sport, so may the better man win. It's not what you people think. It's not bar fighting, or it's just sport. A winner and a loser, and we both hug after it's done. Another right hand by Thomas, but it just grazes Jared. Thomas is looking like he's trying to go for a knockout punch, but Jared is moving out of the way. Very smart. Very good movement. Very good head movement by Jared. And Jared
seems to be looking to use his striking more.
Yes,
and we can see that he has developed his striking.
Very developed. Yes, he's using his jab. He's doing a lot of feints and good head movement as well, because Thomas is not connecting with anything. So it's a lot of good movement by Jared. And there goes Jared throwing a right hand. And
nice counter.
Good exchange.
1-2. Wow.
There's a body kick by Thomas, which Jared gladly grabbed his leg, and now they're back in the cage, clinching each other again.
Because he knows he can have control in the ground again, so he looks to clinch and take it down to the ground, right?
Yes, and Jared has greatly improved. If you saw Pro FC 1 when he fought a little
Noe Hernandez
from Merida, right? Yeah, it was definitely a different Jared you're seeing now. So you can see he's taking the training seriously. His physique looks good. A lot of bright future for this young man.
Thomas seems a little bit tired, a little bit winded, you know. So let's see what happens. Jared is breathing fine, but there's a heavy leg kick from Thomas. Exciting
very good match,
fight
very good match
so far. I mean, there was some brawling in the first, but there's some technical striking going on, you know?
Yes, and both fighters seem to be a little bit tired, if you can tell Israel, because they're happy to just stay outside and bang a little bit.
Right.
But both of them seem to be big swing by Jared.
Big swing by Jared and a miss, you know?
And he was going for the horn. There he goes, he's striking again.
He's
by Jared. Nice body shots.
Jared is working this guy.
Thomas is moving away, but it seems Jared is definitely taking charge.
What a show we have. Jared is putting real work.
It seems that Jared was kind of taking control of the fight, that Thomas recovered just now well. Thomas is very winded. You can tell he's barely keeping his hands up.
All right, we have 38 seconds remaining in this
to go, so Thomas needs a knockout or a finish to win this fight.
Yeah, they're both breathing hard now. I mean, there was a lot of action. Yes.
Nice leg kicks by Thomas. I think he started a little bit too late with that. He should have done that probably from the first round. He would have had much more damage on Jared by now, because those legs they cripple you. You have like 10 seconds more remaining, I believe. And Thomas definitely needs a finish in my eyes. But let's see what the judges have to say about this fight.
All right, there's a 10 seconds clapper. Let's see what happens in this last 10 seconds. They're both tired. They gave it their all. You know, heavy strikes at Thomas.
Oh, and a good shot by Thomas right at the buzzer.
What a fight.
A little bit too late.
Yeah,
but it was very good fight. Very good
fight.
Unbelievable war. Unbelievable war. These kids gave everything they had.
Did you see what you wanted to see out of Jared Sunshine
Ramos?
Oh
my God, that's my boy, man. He's
very nice. Silvino.
Unbelievable. You know, I mean, not to say, but this is this other kid's first fight. So, I mean, he can take this and learn from it. And I'm sure Silvino's going to put the work in. And
of course. I mean, Thomas did a good job, too. I mean, he went the distance, you know.
And you know what? He sucked it up.
Yep.
I thought he was done for a minute. With
I thought so, too. He came back in the third round, right? And he was landing some good
you know what he
counters,
did?
right?
He went to his jab.
Yeah. Very beautiful display of striking in the third round. And let's see what the judges tell us shortly. We'll have the decision, and we will know who's the winner of the side level fight. After this, we have the co-main event.
Pro FC.
The only place you can see high level action.
Unbelievable. Hey, great card, guys. Great card you put together. Unbelievable action. The people are getting their money's worth. There's no doubt about that.
I'm excited to hear who is the winner of this match, and the judge is telling us right now who is the winner of this match.
We're doing the tabulations here.
And there we have it, guys. Our announcer, Silvino Riverol, will be heading up to the podium in just a little bit, to the ring, to the cage, and will announce the winner of this fight. What an exciting night of action. Shout out to Albert Morales, the warrior, the Belizean warrior, who is always in tune with Pro FC, not only Pro FC, but every Belizean MMA on a whole.
And judge.
He is one of Jared's, mentors, if I could say that. Yeah. When he came down to Belize, he put a lot of work with Jared, and he was impressed by what Jared had, and he helped him out. So this all coming to fruition, right?
Definitely improved.
Let's give both fighters a round of applause
Proud
for
of
that
him. He told me in the truck
exciting
coming up, he said,
three-round
I'm not
MMA action-packed fight. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for decision. Judge number 1 has it 29-28, Ramos. Judge number 2 has it 27-26, Godfrey. And judge number 3 has it 29-28. Your winner by split decision, Jared Sunshine Ramos.